Sawadee Krap from Lumpini Park in Bangkok. So today I would like to share with you a little story. As some of you know, I have spent the first 10 days of 2019 doing a Vipassana retreat. And some of you were asking, what is that about? What is a Vipassana retreat? I think Suan Mokkh is actually a really nice place, especially if it's your first experience. And the reason is because you're gonna combine sitting meditation, walking meditation. There was something that was actually really insightful, and for me it was the fact of being in silence. You know, in a way, just like with all this talking we go through the day, in a way we are like kind of constructing a character or constructing our personality. So I found it was like really interesting, you know, just like being with these people where this part of your personality is being taken away, you know, all thoughts about anything they can come to your mind, and that is like super destructive. So they actually give you this technique, and I talk a little bit more about this technique in the video, which basically you need to be aware of your breath all the time. So being aware of your breath and having this awareness on your breathing, it actually gives you like a point to anchor your mind. So if you have some focus, if you have that focus, it's actually healthy. Okay, here I'm going to share the highlight or the most amazing insight I have in this Vipassana retreat. So every day we would have like lectures from 4 a.m. in the morning. Some lectures, we would have some classes, we would listen to some recordings, and then we would have plenty of time also to sit on meditation. Except for the day 9. So the day 9 was the day we were going to be totally in silence. After the meditation in the morning, we had this monk that was leading the meditation today. His name was Mehdi, Ajahn Mehdi. And I remember after we finished this morning meditation with him, and he tried to say something to the group, and I understood that he wanted to say what was coming next, but because the microphone he was using, it wasn't working, I couldn't hear anything. Anyway, I decided that I was going to go there and ask him what did he say, and also let him know that his microphone wasn't working. I assumed he was meditating. For instance, I thought maybe he was sleeping. I don't know. I called his name a couple of times. He didn't open his eyes. He didn't look at me. He didn't have any reaction. My mind was just like, you know, why did he didn't answer? Was I supposed to be silent today? Maybe that was the reason he didn't answer. Or maybe he didn't hear my voice. Maybe I should have been a little bit louder with my voice. Or maybe, I don't know. I was just like, my mind was just like making all these movies, making all these stories as I was doing my walking meditation. I realized I have this sense of feeling physically tired, and I completely understood that this physical tiredness was coming because of all of the thoughts I was having in my mind. Bullshit! I was just like, I just want to let this go. So I went. Oh man, with that exhalation, all my movies, I realized that I'm able to let all of that go just with one breath. And suddenly, I was just feeling so light. And I just realized that actually in the dining area is where we have all of the schedules. We have all the written information of what is coming next. If I was still in my thoughts, in my mind, I probably would still like going around the lake and thinking and keeping on those movies. But because I was able to let go of all the burden I have in my mind, actually the solution presented itself in front of me. I didn't have to do anything. All that I had to do was just like to let go of this movie I had in my mind. So the best answer he could give me was actually his silence. because he gave me his silence, and I was able to have all of these series of insights, and that was pretty amazing. I thought that was one of the main insights. The next thing what happened on the day after was like a confirmation to everything that had happened the day before. So one of the teachers was telling us how sometimes the power of anapanasati, or mindfulness with breathing, can be so powerful that sometimes just with one breath you're gonna be able to accomplish amazing things. And this is exactly what happened to me the day before. So all I needed to do was to take one deep breath, let go of all the mental burden that I had, and I don't know, just to have someone, to have one of the teachers saying something like this the day after was just like a confirmation of whatever I had experienced.
Hello, here I am in the taxi. I am on my way to Don Mueang Airport in Bangkok. I will be landing in Suratthani, which is one of the airports in the south of Thailand, and then from Suratthani Airport I'm gonna take a taxi to Suan Mokkh, which is the place where I'm gonna be doing a 10 days Vipassana retreat. I am feeling excited about that. Somehow I feel ready to do this Vipassana retreat. I am a little bit nervous too, I have to say. Alright, I'll keep you posted about it.
So this man in the photo is Ajahn Buddhadasa, and he was the founder of Suan Mokkh, the Garden of Liberation, in 1932. He was an influential Thai Buddhist monk, and a big part of his work was to make the Buddhist teachings accessible to everyone. Suan Mokkh, the Garden of Liberation, is where I did my 10 days Vipassana retreat. And what is a Vipassana? Basically, Vipassana is a Pali word that stands for insight or clear seeing. And insight or clear seeing might be one of the outcomes of practicing this ancient Buddhism method that it was devised to help the practitioner developing a meditation practice. The setting for Vipassana is usually a secluded place where you will be in silence, usually for 10 days, avoiding any interactions or even eye contact or any other kind of contact with the other participants. And this was a setting where we would be sitting for meditation every day. This was after the retreat, so all of the seating cushions were already gone. But basically we were about 120 people sitting in this hall. Women were in the right side, men in the left side. And these were the dorms where we would sleep. And as you can see, they are very simple. There was nothing but a concrete bed with a straw mat and a wooden pillow, and just a window. This is a court where all of the other male students were. One of the nice things about Suan Mokkh is that it has some spring water, some thermal waters, and you can make use of them. As taught in Suan Mokkh, Vipassana emphasizes a particular kind of meditation technique which focuses on the breath. And this breathing meditation technique is called Anapanasati, mindfulness with breathing. It is believed that the Buddha was practicing Anapanasati when he got enlightened. And this is why this practice is so much emphasized during the 10 days retreat. In Buddhism and other Eastern philosophies, there is the concept of the present moment, the here and now, as being the only reality that exists. So the practice of following your breath with Anapanasati really helps you to understand and internalize that concept. Most of the times your mind will be wandering, thinking about the past, thinking about the future, thinking about the pains you are suffering, or so many other things. But then you realize that all those thoughts are taking you away from experiencing the present moment or the ultimate reality. So our days would start at 4 a.m. and there would be lectures, there would be sitting and walking meditation. Once a day we would also have the opportunity to practice some yoga or qigong, or you can do your self-practice if you want. And we would have 2 meals a day, breakfast and lunch, that's it. And then you would have some chores to do during the day. Washing your clothes, cleaning your room, but also doing something for the retreat. Hi there! Happy New Year to everyone! I am just finishing my 10 days of Vipassana retreat in this beautiful place, this wonderful place called Suan Mokkh, the Garden of Liberation. And I will describe my experience here, which has been amazing and very transformative. Have a good day. Happy New Year. Well, my friends, this was my little video for you today. I hope you like that. I hope there is something which is beneficial or insightful for you. If you enjoy my video, please don't forget to click the button like, or perhaps to share my video. If you enjoy my channel, you can also subscribe to my channel. This is everything that I have to give to you today. I hope you have a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much. Khop khun krap. And so that's what I did. I just left him alone and I just started my walking meditation. Khop khun krap.